It's 8 o'clock on Thursday, September 14th, 2023. I just moved the cows to the last two sections of the last two cells of the sixth section. So this is the last move. This is it of this rotation. Started on August 25th. It's a 21-day rotation. So this is the last day. It's raining right now, and not very much. It's just drizzling. Probably get, if we're lucky, about a quarter inch of rain. It looks like it'll be raining tomorrow, raining Saturday. I don't think it's going to rain on Sunday, but it looks like it might rain on Monday. So tonight there might be a storm coming through. So we'll see what happens. But this back part of my pasture is pretty good. Typically it's pretty good. You can see there's not a lot of goat weed. I had some goat weed here last year. I didn't shred. I don't think the goat weed's any worse than it was last year. So, or I should say I didn't shred this part of the pasture, but I did shred the northern part of the pasture. And I don't really see a difference either way. So, one thing yesterday, I was looking at the footage and I noticed that there's tiny little things growing out of the ground that are green. It looks like the autumn grass, the cool season grasses are coming awake now. They're waking up. I don't want to crawl through this goat weed. My pants are already wet though. It probably won't make a difference. Hey, 21. Yeah, so this is that Bermuda grass. This stuff can keep growing through any kind of condition as long as it has good roots. And there were some tiny sprouts that I saw in the last section. The cows kind of nibbled at them. I'm not really sure what kind of grass it was, but probably some kind of cool season grass. So hopefully when I come back here in 3 weeks, we'll have some serious grass. So certainly they're not going to be able to eat too much of this stuff. So when we come back in 3 weeks, it'll regrow. Assuming the weather doesn't get cold, which I don't think it will. So 3 weeks from now, let's see, that would be 15 plus 21. That's 36. So that would be like the 6th of October. So it's 4:13. It's not too bad here. It's pretty good. The weather forecast for today, it's going to be 80 degrees. Right now it's about 70 degrees. So that's cool temperatures for Texas. I'm looking forward to it. They stepped on this line and it burst clear open, and I had it like creating a fountain for several days. I'd have to get my phone out of the rain. Raindrops are causing the camera to do weird things. Oh, yeah. See if we can stop that. Move my hat around. The water's dripping off my hat onto the phone, and the phone interprets that as me touching the screen. I might have to wrap up this video here shortly. But yeah, so we fixed that line. I didn't really do anything. I just kind of left the pipe there. I didn't even bury it. Partially because I wanted to see if it's going to leak again, and also because I don't really see a point of putting them in buckets. Yeah, the grass here is pretty thick. It's up to my boots. Up to the top of my boots. It's pretty thin here though. Just a nice, quiet, peaceful day. You know, if my whole pasture looked like this, I'd feel very blessed. Very, very blessed. And what more could I ask for? I do want to increase the size of my herd. So next year, I'm telling myself I expect 22 calves. I think that's the number. It could be 20, could be 22. There's a couple young heifers that probably haven't bred, and they probably shouldn't breed, you know. But I do count in my herd 25 cows and heifers, and I think about 3 or 4 of those were too young to breed. So I do expect 22 calves in the spring, and I plan to keep all of the heifers. Probably going to keep many of the bulls. I'll keep like 1 or 2 as bulls, and the rest I will band, turn them into steer, and they will be meat. So that's what I'm looking forward to next year, and then the year after the next, further expand the herd, keep all the heifers. My goal is to get, I think, to 80 heifers, 80 cows. I think this land can support 80 cows rather easily. As I get more sheep, I'll back off on the cows until I have about a 50-to-50 ratio in terms of animal units. And it's about 8 sheep to 1 cow. So that would be 40 cows and about 320 ewes. So that's eventually what I anticipate to get to. But right now I just want to increase the numbers. So hopefully the grass will keep pace with that. And 3, 4, 5 years from now, I'll be swimming in grass, you know. That's kind of my little goal. All right, guys, I gotta go. It's too wet. Take care. Bye-bye.